Welcome to the Boxing Chat Podcast, the best boxing podcast in the world. Join Frank Cago, Rob Jenkins, and Koopa to talk boxing today.
Music licensing reimagined.
Like and subscribe now. Welcome to the Boxing Chat Podcast, the best boxing podcast in the world. Like and subscribe now.
What is going on, boxing fans? Welcome to episode 14, I believe. Episode 14 of the Boxing Chat Podcast. A little quick week here. We just got on with you guys a couple days ago. And as you guys can see, we're going to be going live for the majority of our future podcasts from now on. Here we are, all of us. We got King Koopa, my boy, Rob Undisputed. Follow him on Twitter. We got Justin. We got my boy, Roy. And, you know, everyone's favorite, Keizo. Let's go. So, today, we got some breaking news. We kind of saw it coming. I got a lot of questions in mind, man. I'll get to them in a moment. But first of all, Devin Haney got stripped of his 140-pound WBC belt today by Mauricio Solomon and the rest of WBC. Devin Haney's coming off that loss to to Ryan Garcia, where the belt wasn't on the line, and he still ended up losing it. So there wasn't even a point of it not being on the line there because he lost it anyways. Before I open up into questions, this gives me a lot of doubts about the WBC, man. How did David Benavidez never get mandated or got mandated so late? How did Jermall Charlo keep that belt for like 3 years? And then they take away Devin Haney's right away. I don't really, as everybody here knows, I don't like Devin Haney. But in this situation, I got to defend him, man. This is messed up. What do you think, King Koopa?
You know,
All right. So here's my take on it. All right. So when it comes to Devin, when he made these comments on Twitter about him retiring until Ryan's suspension is over, I thought, okay, he just, trolling. He's just, messing with us. But in my mind, I'm thinking, did he tell the WBC that he didn't want the belt and he was actually going to come back next year? Because there was no reason to strip Devin. I mean, Top Rank already bid on the fight. It was heading over to Top Rank. Devin didn't make any noise about how he didn't want to fight Frank Martin, and Bob Arum offered him Sandor Martin. Sorry, not Frank Martin. Sandor Martin. And then he also said if he didn't want Sandor Martin, he'd give him Tio. So he had options. He had money on the table. And maybe he decides he doesn't want to box and he wants to go back to the lab and work on himself because of what happened with Ryan. I mean, I forgot who brought it up. Maybe it was Rob or maybe it was Jenkins, but maybe that fight with Ryan really affected him. Maybe he's going to try to get his get back and have the rematch when he comes back after Ryan is off suspension. But I don't know, man. I didn't expect it to happen. I was just surprised as you were, but the WBC needs to get a grip on these mandatories and these guys holding these belts. Like you said, Charlo was holding that strap for like 2 years, and the WBC said that they look at the case of the fighter, and when they look at things on a case-by-case basis, you have guys like Benavidez not getting this shot, guys continuously being forced to take step-aside money or being forced to not force a purse bid. It's just WBC is just not doing their fighters justice, but I don't really know what to think of the situation. Those are just my thoughts right now.
Yeah, and I got to say, I don't know what is up with WBC, man. So hopefully they change that and they're not so unfair. But before I move on, Koopa, well, actually, I'll ask somebody else this. Rob Undisputed, first of all, did the WBC make the right decision there, or have they gave Haney more time to see what he wanted to do? Give him some time coming off that loss. And what are you doing if you're Devin? Are you moving up to 47, or are you staying at 40 for another fight?
I think the WBC just played favorites when it comes to certain people. Like, that's why nobody ever, like Canelo, never get mandated to fight a mandatory. But I also think that after the purse bid got done for Devin Haney probably told him, like, yeah, I'm not fighting this fight. I'm not fighting him. And Devin Haney had already tweeted what he said. He not fighting. He don't care about the belts no more.
Yeah.
He already said that. And I feel like the best thing for Devin Haney, bro, if I was Devin Haney, I'd be like, F the belts. Y'all want to do me like this? But everybody who got a belt, I'm going to knock your head off. I'm coming for everybody who got a belt, and I ain't even fighting you for your belt. So now that means, Frank, if you got a belt and I beat you, right, but I don't want your belt, then what does that belt really do? Nothing.
Yeah, it's like Tank. You're telling him to take the Tank approach.
Yeah, like what does that belt do?
Haney's different, though. Haney's a different
if you
situation than Tank, because Tank can make 200K a fight, right? No matter who he fights. And Haney, after this fight, this loss against Ryan, I mean, I don't think he's getting that much attention, man.
He probably just taking a break that he needed too, because also we gotta give Devin Haney credit. He been fighting. He been fighting. So this is his little break that he need his little break to step away, and it's kind of like bad timing, but also perfect timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he was on fire. But Keizo, so if you're Devin Haney, are you just waiting for that Ryan rematch next year, or are you trying to make a move now?
I'm Devin. I'm fighting at catch weights for the rest of my career. If I'm Devin, a lot of guys he can make money with, but I don't know. We gotta see. And as of the WBC, I feel like they don't play favorites. It's just, do you really want a guy who won the belt, who won the interim belt in a robbery, to be your champion? I would hopefully say they don't, but they do, obviously, in this situation. But the situation with Maul is different because he had mandatory set up. He just couldn't get right with his mental health. He has fight dates set, and he just couldn't get right with his mental health. But the situation with Canelo, he needs to be stripped.
But with Maul, it's like, that the mental health thing is like an excuse. Like Devin Haney
he was
can just
going
come
through
out
a
here.
divorce, and he lost. Who did he lose? I know he lost.
Yeah, and Devin Haney's going against a fighter that used PEDs and all this fucking drama, and everybody, hating on him for that loss and all this too. So they didn't have any sympathy for Haney. It's a little messed up.
Haney made himself the villain. I think that's what happened. Haney made himself the villain.
How do you make yourself a villain to a sanctioning body? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
no, and it doesn't make before this went down. Haney turned himself into a villain. That's why, bro. I'm one of the ones. Devin Haney used to be my guy, and I just started hating when he moved. Like, he started moving like a villain.
So but that has nothing to do with a sanctioning body, Robert.
Sanctioning bodies care more than we think. That's why they play their favorites when they want to. Not all the time, but when they want to.
But this is completely idiotic by them, because you don't make more money off Puello than you make off Haney. Why the hell are you giving it to Puello?
But also, it's not like they stripped him completely. He the champion in recess. And like Keizo said, do you want somebody to be the champ who just like won off a robbery? So they also kind of made the right decision to make Gary the mandatory for whoever wins.
I kind of got a different opinion. Not that it should be this way, but I think they're kind of not necessarily mad at the controversy. And it's not like it's Devin's fault that Ryan came in overweight, but I feel like if he's about to take a whole year off or take however long he wants off, like they could have made a lot more money with Ryan being the champion. And I can't compare it to Canelo because Canelo has a lot more pull, even though it's still unfair. But that doesn't mean that Devin is going to bring in the same numbers for them. So it's kind of like a different situation. And I also feel like, not that they're about to change and actually strip Canelo or, just make up for their prior mistakes, but who says this isn't the start of them starting to change shit around? I mean, they're definitely not, but they can play it a few different ways right
now.
No comments?
Robert, take that finger off your nose like Kevin Hart. But what I was gonna say is, one thing for sure with what you said. I mean, if Ryan was champion,
and it's not Devin's fault either.
Yeah, but if Ryan was champion, I don't think that WBC would strip him because of how much money he would make. But now that you said that Devin Haney was openly on Twitter saying that he was going to take a full year off and go spend time with his family, then that kind of makes sense why the WBC would be like, man, I don't want to wait a year to not make any money, so they stripped him right away.
Right, and
that's why they just made him a champion reset. It ain't like they stripped it completely. He's champion reset. So anytime he want to come back, it's still
he got to fight that guy.
It don't matter if he still get that chance though. But
yeah,
if I'm Devin Haney, I'm going to talk to Mr. Excellency. That's what I'm going to fight at from here on out.
Bro, why? But y'all keep talking. Y'all keep
it's nothing in Saudi for Devin.
Bro, like all y'all, everybody in here, the last 10 minutes have been
for money to make people fight him.
Hold on, Robert. Everybody in here for the last. All right, guys.
It's
no. Say what you gotta say, because I feel like I'm not a part of this group. But go ahead.
It's no fights in Saudi for Devin besides Tank.
No, I want to know what Frank was about to say.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too. Frank, what you about to say?
Oh, now y'all want to know?
I just feel like I'm not a part of that group. But
what I'm saying is, the last 10 minutes, everybody in here has been talking. Oh, I'm fighting at catch weight from now on. Oh, I'm going to Saudi. Like if Haney's calling shots,
bro.
Haney's not calling no fucking shots for no fucking catch weight. When the fuck did anybody be like, oh nah, I can't fight. I can't fight at 140 because Haney wants it at catch weight. He's calling the shots, bro.
Go over the
Haney is
at
now
140.
Haney is now B-side for the next. Unless he's fighting bums for whoever he fights from now on, he's B-side. Right. Unless he's fighting bums.
We're not saying what Haney should do. We're giving our opinion.
Hey, that's another reason why you can't compare him to
He's
Canelo.
not A-side with Tio.
He is A-side with Tio.
They're right at neck and neck. They're neck and neck.
Nah, bro.
There is no A-side in the Tio fight.
Especially Tio about to crush Claggett this weekend, bro. No, Devin is not going to be the A-side against Tio.
How? No. When Tio's last fight was on a Thursday in the theater.
Bro, that was for Super Bowl
week. That's because of
that's executive decision.
Bro, that's because of that's because of Top Rank, not because of who's the A side, bro.
How does Tio become the A side in the Devin fight? Please let
bro.
me
Devin is fucking.
Devin just
didn't say Spence is the A side in Fundora because he's Spence. That don't make no
you're comparing Teofimo Lopez to Sebastian Fundora, bro. Teofimo Lopez is way more famous than Sebastian Fundora, bro.
I mean,
you're comparing Errol Spence to Devin Haney. Errol Spence is 20 times bigger than Devin Haney, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
But Devin Haney has a bigger fan base than fucking Teofimo Lopez.
You guys also just
that's
Canelo's
true.
So why the fuck would he be the B side?
Because it's not clapped by Ryan, bro. Like, and Tio about to go out here and he about to destroy Claggett. Like, what do you mean?
And you know what, bro?
Bro, that makes
to be honest,
that makes perfect sense, bro.
How?
If Devin and Tio fight, bro, it should be a free fight, not pay-per-view. Put it on ESPN. It don't matter. It shouldn't be.
It's not even about the A side. I'm not even talking about so much
for pay-per-view because they did it with Loma.
Yeah.
I'm not even talking so much about the A side, but I'm talking about who's really gonna be favorite in the fight by a lot, and it's gonna be Teofimo.
No,
Teofimo's gonna be favorite.
No, if Teofimo beat the hell out of his next opponent, that means his next fight gonna be ass. So Devin gonna be the favorite. also, because we all know Teofimo, he like Popeyes, Frank. What we always say about Popeyes.
Hey, let's let Roy talk. Let's let Roy talk, guys. Come on, Roy. What do you think about the stripping of Devin Haney? You think the WBC made the right decision, or are they simply just being unfair to Haney?
I think it's just a money grab, man. Because if he said he wasn't going to fight until Ryan's suspension was over, he's not going to be making money for them. You know, and the other thing too is that with the PEDs allegations and him getting testing positive and stuff like that, I feel like Devin's stock is dropping. He's not becoming how do I say it? He was barely selling pay-per-views. with other fighters. I mean, with Ryan, he had that big number, but Ryan was also a big reason why Tank and him sold 1.2 million. So I just don't think they see money value in Haney long term. That's why they did what they did. Because I don't know. It's just that. I mean, why would they strip him of the title after DAZN and Matchroom didn't even place a bid for him and Sandor Martin? Even Eddie Hearn came out and said, I'm not his promoter or anybody to be making bids for him. He should have made his own bids since he has his own promotional company. And I guess he even talked to DAZN, and DAZN wasn't interested in investing in a Devin Haney fight versus Sandor Martin.
Mm-hmm.
I love the fight. I think it's a good fight to watch. But will I pay pay-per-view money for it? Probably not.
Streamies, baby.
Yeah, no.
Exactly. Not even that, bro. Just make it all free. At this point, Devin Haney next fight can't be pay-per-view.
No.
Probably only with Tank and Ryan and maybe a Teofimo. They could probably sell it for like $49.99 or $59.99 like they did with the Lomachenko fight.
Shakur fight would sell too.
I don't know, man. I think it'd just be hardcore. Shakur's not really a big name outside of like hardcore fans and people that are getting into boxing. And Devin also. I mean, Devin really just got a big name due to him fighting Ryan. I mean, he was growing and growing. He could sell in his hometown just like Shakur can, but are they going to sell out a 28,000 venue? Mutual.
Yeah, or PPV. Are they gonna do?
I feel like Rob's not too far off though, because we're just going based off the last fight, which is very important. But that Prograis fight, not that Prograis is the most like whatever. That was an entertaining fight, and Devin beat the fuck out of him. So I don't like if it was for free.
You need another fight like that.
But
Yeah, you need to go
I'm
fight
a boxing
more.
fan. I didn't buy that fight.
I'm just saying it was entertaining. I'm not saying like it's the most impressive win, but I enjoyed watching that fight.
Bro, Haney just needs to.
Fight?
You said what?
No. Pay for the fight.
Haney just needs his next few fights. Haney just needs to dog walk whoever.
But that's
why
I said Rob is on the right track with more just getting it out there, just to let people see like, all right, this was one loss. Maybe he can do something like.
But like, listen. So when it came to I brought this up last podcast because it's really important. A lot of times when fighters become pay-per-view fighters, they want every single fight to be pay-per-view. Ryan did it best. That Oscar Duarte fight was free on DAZN. It was entertaining. Then boom, he goes into a pay-per-view fight with Devin.
Hey, not only was it free in a market it was that Ryan hadn't fought in. It was free in Houston. You know what I'm saying? It was free in Houston. That's the fight me, Justin, and Frank went to.
Yep.
And we watched the arena because we got there.
That shit packed out quick.
At the beginning of the prelim, we watched it go from nobody, and then we watched it go to booming. Then we also seen Ryan Garcia fans. You know what Ryan Garcia diehard fans really is, bro?
Females.
Women.
Females, bro. We had the fight. We seen groups of 5, 6 females at the fight, like before Philip. Yeah, we looking at it and we like, bro, this.
I blocked one of my friends because she said Ryan was cute. I was like, girl, this is about boxing. It's not about whether he's cute or not. Block their ass. Jada, don't come around here with that bullshit.
He would have liked the message. He would have liked the message if she said that shit about Haney. But
that's also the difference between Tank and Ryan Garcia and Haney and Ryan Garcia. With Tank, you got his casual fans and you got boxing fans who fans of Tank. Watching Ryan Garcia, which is only Ryan Garcia casual fans. And then when you put Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney, you really only got casuals watching it.
Well, all right, Rob. Let's move on to our next segment. We're gonna run through these. We're gonna do 10 minutes a segment from now on. So we got Shakur Stevenson
Relax, Molly.
versus Artem Arutunyan.
Bro,
Artem Arutunyan to Union. Yeah, that guy. Bronze Olympic fighter, got the bronze in the Olympics. I can't remember what year. He had a really intense competitive fight against Frank Martin, which in my opinion, if he wouldn't have took that knee in that 12th round, he would have got the win over Frank Martin. But we all saw what Frank Martin's fate was. It was to be landed by a left hook by Tank Davis and getting knocked out. So that story's done with. Now we see Shakur Stevenson talk trash to Frank Martin, say he's way better than him, and then follows that up with a questionable acceptance of a fight against a guy that Frank already beat in Artem. So this is going to be Shakur's big test. We'll start out with Keizo this time. Keizo, what's Shakur going to put on the table next Saturday night? What's he going to prove to these boys?
That he is who he say he is. Shit, that he is a 3-division, 2-time lineal champ. And he going to beat the fuck out of Artem. Really don't got to say too much. Artem's a good opponent, good body puncher, throws good combinations, but he's really just going to get outmatched against Shakur. I think so.
Is this not his fourth division?
Nah, this is third.
This is third? And he got 2 belts at the one before, right?
Yeah.
At 130? So do you think he's going to counterpunch? He's going to be on the back foot? You think he's going to be hunting on the front foot?
Yeah, I think he high guard this time on the front foot.
Going in for blood. What about you, King Koopa?
I gotta agree with Keizo. Listen, I between him and Tio, and I'm gonna keep it on Shakur, and I'm gonna break up Tio. They had performances that people didn't enjoy. So, naturally for the fighter, a young fighter like Tio, a young fighter like Shakur, they're gonna go in there and they're gonna crush their opponents, bro. Shakur about to bust this man's ass, bro. Like he gonna be on the front foot. He gonna chase him down. He gonna beat him down, just like he did Yoshino back in New Jersey. Where's Shakur fighting? He fighting in his hometown?
Prudential Center, yeah.
Yeah, he whooping his ass.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go out there and continue to prove what Gervonta just proved last weekend, and that Frank Martin isn't really him, and he's gonna show that he's leveled above him by dominating against the same opponent that Frank already beat. Justin, what do you think, man? Your favorite fighter, man. What's he gonna do?
I think he's gonna make people eat their words. Koopa goes back and forth in our group message. Keizo goes back and forth with our group message to people about like the people that question Shakur. But I always tell them, let time speak for itself. Like one bad performance, and we're not gonna fucking forget one of his hands was broken. Okay, everybody likes to ignore that point, but he's gonna come out and he's gonna make a statement like that. That's what he has to do. That's what he's gonna do, and then we'll see what goes from here.
Broken?
All right, yeah.
His hand was all right.
He told Manny.
His hand was not broken.
He literally told everybody in the locker room, "I'm gonna show y'all niggas how to get a win on the off night."
Yeah, but it wasn't broken.
I thought he was just like
it was
sick.
hurt.
He had like food poisoning or something.
No, his hand was hurt.
His hand was hurt.
His hand was hurt, but it wasn't broken. Broken is different.
Either way, his shit was messed up. You guys want to
hurt, broken.
but
It really don't mean nothing.
For fighting for 2.5 rounds with his shit broken. Whatever, bro. We're just gonna see what happens, right?
Roy, what do you think, man? I know you're always a high critic of Shakur. Not having that star power and not being able to, get the big fights.
He's gonna go in there and dominate, man, from the fucking start of the fight. I think he's gonna be in his hometown, pretty much only place where he can sell out. No hate towards him. He's a great fighter.
That was a shot.
I just think he needs to just start getting in there with the likes of like Haney and Frank Martin and let me see who else, Tank and Ryan, and I hope he does because he's a beast, bro. Like I do talk a lot of shit once in a while, but he's a beast. He's definitely gonna win by KO or TKO early. I think he needs to make a statement for him in his last fight because a lot of people call it a snooze fest, and having that Thursday night fight. I mean, he didn't really how do I say it? He didn't really help his
future,
his stock value,
where he was going as a fighter. His future. And you're just as good as your last fight. So if he fucks this dude up, people are gonna put him back in the conversation. with Tank and all these people about beating them and putting on a world class performance against them.
Yeah, no, I totally agree, and this is gonna be rather I think an easy fight for him, not a very challenging one like the future ones. And I don't think anybody's ever said, Shakur's criticism comes at star power. No one's ever said Shakur's not good. No one's ever said, oh, I don't think Shakur can beat this guy. No one's ever said that. They've only criticized his star power and entertainment value. But Robert, I know you see, just like us, a dominant win coming, but do you think it could be even a knockout or a TKO?
I think that's what he need. That's what he need. He could do it, and there could be a TKO from the referee stopping the fight. Knockout, bro. If he get a knockout, he's shocking me. That's even more fair. But I think he get a TKO from a ref stoppage. But I think that's what he need. Like because boxing is like the way boxing works is, bro. Like his last fight was, imagine a basketball season, a whole season, right? Your last fight, you was mid, right? So this next season, you're not getting that contract, but you got 1 more year under contract. So this next fight, he need to average MVP numbers for this next fight. He need to put up 50, 20, and 20 in his next fight, so he get him a
Not
contract.
a bad comparison.
That's really what it's all about, like in this next fight, like because it's everything. Because if not, yes, we know how good you is. Yes, we know you can put on a boxing clinic. But is that what we want to see against nobody's really? I mean, yes, we love it because I sit here and talk that shit, but I still like to go back and watch fights like that. That's a clean boxing technician, a clinic. But now in age, you need them casual fans, bro. You need them casual fans. Even if you don't knock them out, you got to put together some crazy combos here and there just to get you some tape out for your casual fans.
Yeah, and I agree with you. We'll see what he does next Saturday night. We won't be doing a podcast for next week, guys. So going on some travel, some trips, so won't be here. Robert's gonna be back at work. So we'll see you guys after the Shakur fight. But moving on to a fight before that fight, Keyshawn Davis.
What do you guys think is the best move for Shakur after his contract's up?
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday, and we
Oh yeah.
I mean, not yesterday, a couple days, the last pod. What did we all agree to? We all said it depends on how that he needs to like have a great fight, and if he has a great fight, this fight doesn't really matter.
All right,
As long as he has a
say
great fight.
my number one pick is the zone.
Yeah, Matchroom. That's what I'm saying.
I
Or
don't think-
Goldie
I
Boy.
think-
Oscar been feeding
think-
against Shakur.
I think his next fight should be as a free agent. At least one fight as a free agent, but you get co-main on a big card. That's what I think. That's what I think. You get co-main on a big card, but it should be as a free agent. And maybe get a few co-mains on a big card, but you got to fight. You're trying to get more fans, people who don't know you. So you got to fight on other cards. That's how I like, even though Floyd Mayweather was on that BS, but Tank was under Floyd, Tank was always still fighting on Floyd cards. Same with Errol Spence. He was still fighting on the undercards of Floyd cards. So they were getting these fans.
Canelo was on
Exactly.
Floyd's undercards.
Exactly. So yeah, you get it's like Tank fought on the McGregor Floyd Mayweather card. It was
I
a
think
bad
he
performance,
should.
but he still fought on
I mean,
that
even
card.
Benavidez fought under what's his name this past Tank fight.
Yeah, and I think he should go. All right, Robert, you gotta chill with so much talking,
real
bro.
quick. Look,
Molly, relax.
Top, he want to go to commercial break. Look, Top ranked so stupid for not putting Shakur on Terrence Crawford cards.
He put him on his card. What you talking about? He was on the Sean Porter card.
How many?
He was on the Sean Porter and the Kell Brook card. What are you talking about?
Two
Yeah,
fights,
but keep
bro.
doing it.
Yeah,
Rob don't know about boxing.
You still trying to build it. You still, hey Frank, don't make me say it. You still building it. Bro, you still build, bro.
Yeah.
That's how you build it, bro. You gotta take that one for the team. Look, Benavidez just had a main event, pay-per-view, and then he just fought as a co-main, bro.
Bro, he fought as a co-main to the second biggest pay-per-view star in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
And they've
You
been
gotta
saying
put
they was
yourself-
gonna do that for 10 months, bro.
Exactly.
And they made it happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he should go with PBC and try to get the tank fight right away. But
why would he, bro? You saw what he said. He said I'm on a 7-fight deal. I could be the last of the 7-fight deal. So that's out of the window, to be honest.
But bro, he still wants to fight Haney and Tio and shit. So if Shakur's his last fight, it doesn't make sense because they're both at 135 right now. You should just get it out the way right now. But I understand it's his riskiest fight and his hardest fight. But we'll see. Keyshawn Davis is the undercard for that fight. I can't remember who he's fighting, but I'm expecting
Miguel Madueno, bro.
Miguel Madueno.
Thank you,
Keizo. Anyways, I think it's gonna be a dominant win by Keyshawn. I don't think Madueno will beat him. It might be tough. It might be a competitive fight, but after that fight, let's say Keyshawn looks good. Do you guys think? We'll start with you, Keizo. Do you think he's ready for a bigger fight? You know, maybe even not that big, but let's say a Frank Martin.
Keyshawn's been ready for a bigger fight ever since he fought Wu. So I think Keyshawn will really beat the fuck out of Berncheck, and I honestly think he'll work Loma. But we're not gonna talk about Shock, bro. Shock on the card too.
Oh, Shaky Foster.
Yeah.
Shock.
He's fighting. Is he fighting
Conseco, right?
He fighting Conseco.
Yeah.
Bro, I love Shaky Foster, bro.
What do y'all think about him?
He's a very exciting fighter. Very good at boxing, and he has killer instincts. I love it.
These last two performances have not been good, bro. He looked terrible.
What you mean, bro? Like I enjoyed that Nova fight. I thought, man, he was definitely lagging behind in the fight to me, but he got it together. I love stuff like that.
Shock, bro. He looked slow and fat, bro. Like he looked old. Ain't gonna count. It might be time to move up.
Conceição's looking, coming off that tie against Navarrete, where he actually looked pretty good, countering a lot. The only problem is he got knocked down twice. Do y'all see Conceição putting up a good fight?
Oh, of course, bro. Every time Conceição's in the ring, he puts up a good fight. It's just that he hit a wall. He couldn't beat Shakur. And didn't he lose to Oscar Valdez? He had a lot of success in the fights he's been in. But it'll be a good fight, bro. Like that entire card in Newark, New Jersey, man, I wish I could fly down there because it's going to be great, bro.
Yeah, our boy Johnny Boy that couldn't make it today, he's going to be at that card. But let's get back to
shout out Johnny Boy.
I'm so jealous, bro.
Let's get back to Keyshawn real quick. Jenkins, do you think he could, take up a bigger challenge against? Like, what do you think is his ceiling? Who do you think he's not beating, and who do you think he is beating? Like, I understand he won't beat a Shakur, he won't beat a Tank, but is he beating like maybe even like an old Lomachenko after the Tank fight? If Tank loses or wins, if Tank beats him.
I guess so. I was gonna say you shouldn't necessarily rush into it, but it depends on how much time Lomachenko also has. But yeah, like his star power is there. You see the talent, you see the potential, and not even potential. He's damn near already there. So I definitely think his ceiling is as high as he wants to take it.
Yeah, the only thing is he hasn't been a main event yet, if I believe so. Right? He's only been undercard.
Yeah,
Robert
he's only fought 10 rounders.
Yeah.
No, and
he's only fought 10 rounders.
That,
Yeah. So Robert, what do you think? You think he could, after this fight, jump straight into a tougher opponent like Frank Martin, or do you think he's still got, another 4 or 5 fights of undercards to go?
He's ready for a tougher opponent, but just because you're fighting a tougher, you don't have to fight a weak opponent just because you're on the undercard. You still can fight a great opponent on the undercard. Same thing I was saying about Shakur. You got to put him on the right undercard. That's it.
So what do you think? You think he should take a bigger challenge already?
He's ready for a bigger challenge. He's been ready since I wrote that article about him. Prospect of the year. He's been ready. Yeah.
What about you? What about you, Roy? What's your opinion on Keyshawn?
Yeah, I think he's ready for the big shows, man. I think Keyshawn's best situation would be for Shakur to leave Top Rank or be a free agent, whatever his decision is, because then now Bob Arum and Top Rank need somebody to invest in, and why not Keyshawn Davis? They could give him a Loma fight. They could give possibly Raymond Murataya too. to decide who's going to be their moneymaker for that platform. The other thing too is they could even give him George Kambosos down in Australia, man.
That's a fight I
he's
wanted to
not
see.
that good.
Yeah, that's a
And
good
he
fight.
lost, a couple of fights, but that's going to gain him fans out there in Australia, and it's a good journeyman,
Yeah, but I think Kambosos is done losing. I don't think he wants to take. I don't think
Dirty
he wants to
man.
sign up.
He just said dirty man, bro.
Yeah,
He's
but he
not a
doesn't want to.
journeyman, though. He's only lost 3 fights.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to sign up.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. But he's been signing up for losses, bro. I don't think he wants to sign up for another loss.
Bro, he wants the
He
best
could
to fight the
fight
best.
like 2 trash cans and
Sure.
then bring freaking Keyshawn Davis at the beginning of next year or in the middle of next year. That'll give him his last payday outside of
he
the
lost
fight rematch.
He lost
Yes,
that
he
Maxie
did.
Hughes fight too, which they gave him the win, but he got robbed in that one. He won that robbery. So, I mean, I don't think he wants to
Keyshawn
sign up.
versus Kambosos in Australia, good fight.
I don't
Great
think
way
it should
for
be.
Hey, the
Keyshawn.
Aussies will
I think it
support him,
should be
man.
in
It doesn't
Australia.
matter if he loses.
Yeah, it should be in Australia. That's how you get more fans.
Yeah.
Nah, I think it should be on a co-main or somebody card.
Exactly, too, on the co-main, even if it's not in Australia, on the co-main. Like you got to learn how to. These fighters, bro, they trying to pull his T.O. bullshit. That's how I like T.O. His last fight was what at the Madison Square Garden. What they said, but it was in the Madison Square Garden Theater, 5,000 seated. But you got to do more than that.
How about Keyshawn versus William Cepeda next year?
I think William Cepeda would win that fight.
I don't know, bro.
I think William Cepeda would win that fight.
I will see Keyshawn skills pay the bills.
You guys know who has the highest output in boxing punches per round?
William Cepeda.
William
There was
Cepeda.
100 per round, but I don't want to see that fight.
Yeah.
I think Keyshawn.
Nah, bro.
Who was this last fighter who Frank was talking about shit about who throw 3 million fighters 3 million fights around? 3 million punches around? Who's the last fighter?
Matias.
No.
All right, let's move on, boys. We got 2 more quick segments. Let's do 5 to 10 minutes each one. Teofimo Lopez, we all know he's gonna win this fight that he's fighting this weekend, this Saturday. He's fighting a bum. He calls him Rocky Balboa. That's how big of a bum he is. So he's already calling. I mean, he's already saying going into the fight saying this is an automatic win for me. So let's not even talk about what he's gonna do. We all think he's gonna destroy him. We just talked about it earlier. But after this fight, Matias just lost. Liam Paro is with the zone too. Right, Devin Haney's not gonna fight. Puello is champ now. So it's Puello, Liam Paro, and Pitbull. Those are the 3 champs at 140. Pitbull's with PBC. It's not gonna happen. Liam Paro's with the zone, and who is Puello with? PBC, right? So that one's not going to happen either. So who is he fighting next? Is he fighting, I guess, Liam Paro, or who?
I'm going to say his best chance is Liam Paro, or he can fight Keza.
He'll probably fight Arnold Barboza.
The fuck you mean? I'm not making weight for that fight. The fuck you mean, Kezo?
Bro, you
Arnold
weigh like
Barboza,
what?
Arnold
Like
Barboza's not a bad.
Look at
Arnold
Kezo's
Barboza's
face.
not a bad fight.
I'm 186 right now, nigga. I'm not making weight for that fight.
All right, enough Kezo talk.
Plus, they already got the beef and all that going on too.
Yeah, the Barboza fight sounds good, but that's just another like kind of challenging fight for Tio, I guess. Was nothing for Tio to win. Like Tio doesn't win anything in that fight. Even if
you want him to fight the grandpa Barrios.
I mean,
Barroso?
it's a good fight because
I like Barroso. Barroso, he's fun to watch, bro.
That's just another name to his resume.
He's not a contender in the WBO.
Honestly, this is my message
I'd rather
to
see
Tio.
Barroso versus Isaac Cruz.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. That would be a good fight. Tio Pitbull would knock him out though. But what I was gonna say is Tio's talking all this shit to Crawford that he wants to go prove himself to Crawford. If you don't have a fight at 140 and you're talking all this shit to Crawford, then go up and fight Boots, man. Boots would take that fight.
Boots wouldn't.
Boots would take that fight and whoop his ass.
I don't see why Boots would turn that fight down.
After this fight, Boots gonna unify. Boots wanna go undisputed, bro. He's not taking that fight.
I don't know, bro. He's looking for money though, too. He like
money for what? When he's about to make He's about to get his biggest payday selling out Wells Fargo on his first fight in an arena.
No, I know, but what he's looking for right now is fame. Remember, belts aren't that important anymore, man. It's more about fame. You can be the biggest loser in the world, but if you have 1 million people that want to watch you, you're actually not the biggest loser. You're the biggest boxer.
Biggest loser. You're the biggest loser still.
But okay, so anybody else have any different opinions on who you should fight next before I move on? Because that's pretty much it, right?
Nah, don't like the pool is scared.
It's only
taken
Liam,
for Tio, bro.
Puello's not a good fight. Pitbull's not a good fight.
Yeah. What about the winner? What about the winner of Catterall and Prograis?
That's a terrible fight. You really want to see Tio beat Jack Catterall?
I think they're trying to line that up for Catterall versus Haney down the road.
Yeah, probably.
So if nobody's gonna talk about Paro's like the beatdown on Matias.
It wasn't even a beatdown. Matias just wasn't.
I think he worked.
He just smothered his power, bro. Really? As soon as Liam Paru got his shots off, he pushed Matias, forcing him to reset. He couldn't do his usual thing. It was a great plan, and he just weathered the storm, and boom, he won. In that man's hometown.
Got in his head. That's why.
All right.
Yeah, I just think he had the perfect game plan. On the back foot, caught him every time he tried to go in, threw more punches than him, was more active than him. Anybody else want to comment on that?
Frank? That's your boy, Frank. You defending Matias. Like your life depended on it.
I mean, I'm still not disagreeing with my points. I still think he whooped Devin Haney's ass.
He even took Matias over Pitbull.
Perot can't fight off.
Yeah, I still think Matias beats Pitbull's ass too.
Fuck no.
I think he beats Haney and Pitbull.
Pitbull
bro, it's all about
more, man.
Bro, it's all about matchups.
No, that's a good matchup, bro.
You didn't think that Liam Paru was gonna have success against Matias?
I didn't know he's gonna be that good on that many punches, bro. That's a shitload of punches. More. How do you outnumber Matias by double?
I told you that. I told you the only thing I was worried about is Perot chin because it's never been tested. But I told you he throws a lot of punches.
Nah, Kayzo and Cooper definitely did mention that he has a decent shot.
Well, all right, let's move on. Real quick, let's do this one real quick before we move on to the bracket. Jesse Bam Rodriguez is going against Juan Francisco El Gallo Estrada this weekend. It's gonna be.
Why you do that, Cooper? I mean, Kayzo?
I hate Bam, bro.
Bro, why? He's good.
Bam I love
He's
Bam.
so good.
I just watched his media day workout and I was impressed, but I don't like the way he fights, bro. I hate that shit. Bro, I saw his sparring against Chuckito too. I don't.
So do you think Estrada gets the win?
No, I think Bam's gonna beat his ass and he's gonna fight fucking what's the name? I can't remember the dude's name.
The guy Kayzo, the guy I'm interviewing today, he trains with all those guys.
Oh, my fault, buddy. I'm sorry for this. I really don't like the way your guy fights. It's not gonna.
Nah, you're good. Anybody else?
Hey, Frank, it's a lot of fighters who we like them and they win. We just don't like the way they fight.
No, I know. I get them. I'm not saying anything against it. It's fine. But anybody else think anything different in here? Does anybody think Estrada's experience and he's had a great career is going to be too much for Jesse?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I
think Jesse's just going to run right through him coming off that win against Sonny Edwards.
Mm-hmm.
Especially how hot Sonny Edwards is, even though I know Kayzo's. What'd you say, Roy?
It's going to be a good fight, bro. He's not going to fucking run through him. But that's my opinion.
You don't think so?
It's going to be the passing. Nah, it's going to be the passing of the torch. Like, he's going to beat him, but I don't think he's going to beat him down, man. I feel like if Gallo gets old overnight, like it could happen to any fighter because he's been through a lot of wars and he's a long-time veteran, then yeah, he could probably beat his ass. But I don't see it happening at all. But once Bam wins, he definitely needs to be guaranteed a spot on the pound for pound list.
For sure, man. For sure. Yes, he just,
Not
bro.
high,
What do you
but he has to be
mean?
at the
No.
bottom?
No.
He has to be around 9 or 10.
No, bro.
Bro, he just beat Sonny Edwards, who was undefeated, and now he's beating a GOAT. And now he's beating a GOAT in Estrada. What are you talking about? Hazel,
no.
you hate Mexican fighters. You hate Mexican fighters, bro.
I'm gonna tell y'all this.
It's because
You
he's
know
Puerto
this.
Rican.
You
Man.
know this.
It's because he's
You
Puerto
hate them.
Rican.
You know this, nigga. The only
There
Mexican
you
fighter
go,
I
Ron.
like is Espinal. Is Rafael.
Bro's about to be El Gallo Estrada back to back, coming off Sonny Edwards, back to back wins, and you're telling me he's not on the. You're gonna put fucking Shakur Stevenson, who hasn't beat anybody except for Oscar Valdez and Jamal Herring, bro.
He's part Puerto
Bro,
Rican.
you're
Like, what are
overhyping-
we
first of all-
talking about?
You're
You're
disrespectful.
overhyping the Sonny Edwards win because this motherfucker has fought nobody. He fought randoms in the UK.
He
when
had a
fought
belt.
for
How
a
can he fight?
vacant IBF World Fly Belt.
Oh yeah, but when Wilder beat fucking 4 foot
Wilder has the
4
most
foot
title
fat guy,
defenses in
4 foot
heavyweight
fat guy
history.
for a vacant belt. Oh, it
Wilder
counts,
has
bro.
the most
It's
title defenses
amazing.
in
Yeah,
heavyweight
yeah.
history. I don't
Bro,
it was-
care.
Frank,
I'm not putting
it's a
Bam on the pound
standpoint.
for pound list for beating Juan Francisco Estrada. I don't give
Go
a
ahead, Rob.
I'm with you,
But
Kayzo.
he's a champ in
I ain't got
multiple
nothing to
weight
say.
classes, bro.
Bro, I get that. This motherfucker only a 2-division champ where he went
Bro.
down to weight bully Sonny Edwards. I don't want to hear that shit.
Bro, if he beats Estrada, his career is like 2 times or 3 times better than Shakur's just by wins. Just so you
That's
know.
fact, bro. Kayzo, you
That's
gotta accept it, bro.
Bro,
Yeah,
no,
bro.
I'm not accepting it. I want this motherfucker to go fight Junto so Junto can beat the fuck out of him.
Why do you want him to
Man,
lose so bad?
Kayzo
I thought
want
you
him
I
just
to
don't
hated him
want him to
because of how he
lose,
fights.
but when he fights good people, he's gonna lose, bro. Bam isn't all that. I don't give a fuck. I'm
He hasn't
sorry
fought a
for
single
everybody.
good person. Is that what you're saying?
I
Bam
don't
hasn't
like
fought
the
a single good
overhype
person.
people have him, but I
Bro.
don't think he's
I'm a Sonny
that bad
Edwards
as a
fan.
fan.
Sonny Edwards hasn't fought anybody, and y'all overhyped that win. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, you know what our biggest problem is, all of us? Every single one of us?
But
There's a lot of these fighters who we know haven't had certain fights, but we also know how boxing works. So we should also understand why they haven't had these fights.
I get it. But all right, boys. Let's move on. Go ahead, Jenkins.
No, I was just gonna say that could work on Shakur's favor, and you guys are saying that you're gonna put him over Shakur. So I don't know. It's kind of
Bro, his career is way better than Shakur.
Bam, top 10
career
pound for
is
pound.
it.
I got Shakur in top 10.
said.
But Shakur only need one fight to take him over
Go
everybody.
on
We all
Sonny
know that.
Edwards
One
box
fight
rank and
to
tell
take
me you
Shakur
know a
over.
fighter.
Yeah, but I'm using your point to
Fucking God.
to put my point into play.
All right, let's move on to the all-time welterweight
All right,
bracket,
Molly, what we
boys.
doing?
Let me pull it up right here on my screen. Hold on, give me a moment.
man.
So I set up this little
Hey, man.
bracket here. All right, y'all can see it, right?
Not on my phone.
I
But
can see it better on my phone.
Now I see it.
Okay. All right, just making sure I can see it too. Okay. So these are all welterweights. All the fights listed here will be at 147 pounds. Keep that in mind. And we're doing it by matchup. We're not doing it by who's the better fighter. We're doing it on who would win in that fight in real life.
The better fighter
So-
would win. What do you mean? Who's the better? We're not doing it off who's the better fighter.
For certain matchups where one guy has the long distance that he could beat a certain guy
The
with
better
short distance.
fighter would still win.
oh god.
All right, Robert. So first
Keith Thurman.
matchup. Let's start it off. First matchup: Tim Bradley versus Keith Thurman.
Keith Thurman.
Keith Thurman.
Showtime, Keith Thurman.
One time. Showtime.
Everybody
One
thinks
time.
Keith Thurman, huh?
You right?
Nigga said
Yeah.
Showtime.
My fault. Hey,
I don't know.
It's a time
Oh,
in it. It's
one
a
of
time
these-
in there, right?
I see Koopa in there because I know Koopa's, pretty smart.
Bro,
Tim Bradley.
Keith Thurman,
Tim Bradley.
huh?
Was it
One
that
time.
is-
Who
I
fought?
think at 140, I'm gonna take Tim Bradley. 147, I'm taking Keith Thurman.
Yeah, that is true.
Gotta
That
go
is
with
true. I
Koopa.
forgot about that. I forgot about the weight thing. But Tim Bradley, even though a lot of us think it's a robbery, I mean, even if it was a robbery, he fought way better against Pacquiao, in my opinion, than Thurman did.
He did, and a younger Manny Pacquiao at that.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like Pacquiao was 40. He put the work on this boy. So I would probably go Bradley. But if everybody
You know
says
what?
Thurman,
I
I'll
think
go
if
Bradley.
Teddy
Off of
Atlas
that.
is in his corner giving him a fireman speech, I'm going with
Yeah,
Tim Bradley.
yeah.
I'm going Thurman, bro.
All right, so
I'm going with Bradley.
I'm going.
All right, so it's 3v2 and then Jenkins. You're the decider.
What weight class?
147, dumbass.
Oh, I can't fucking see, my boy.
Why are you so aggressive?
Because this nigga act like he don't
Thurman?
see it at the bottom all time.
Right.
Welterweight bracket.
Let him turn up. Shit.
Every single fight's gonna be at 147. But all right, I mean, we'll give the edge. It's a tie, but we'll give the edge to Thurman this time. Next tie, we're gonna give the edge to whoever's with me.
No, hell no.
Was it
hell
Thurman
no.
younger at 147?
Hell no. It's Bradley.
Wait. Who picked who? Like, all right, I was going with the
Me,
Bradley.
the top three of us. Us at the top pick Bradley. The people at the bottom pick Thurman.
Man, you know why I'm going with Bradley?
We don't care.
Keith Thurman was talking all that shit about Pacquiao. I'm about to retire you. And Pacquiao, old ass, was supposed to be done for.
No.
What he did to Keith Thurman.
No,
yeah, we're going with Bradley. We're going with Bradley,
Rob.
bro. We're going with Bradley. It's done. It's done.
No,
it's
he tried to imitate Manny Pacquiao. He was like with the fist punches, yo.
Hey, how we get it? We'll go there.
Can we lock in for
Yeah, hey, Robert, stop talking so much. Miguel Cotto.
Dude, I'm locked in. Bro.
Miguel Cotto versus Danny Garcia.
Miguel Cotto.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that power gonna do something.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with my Boricua brother.
Wait, 147?
Yeah, 147.
Danny was nice.
He was, but Cotto putting too much pressure on.
All right, the majority already said. The majority already said
Cotto,
Cotto,
bro.
All right,
hey, Frank, you gotta let each one of us.
I don't like this fight.
Yeah, but I got the interview in 55 minutes, Robert. That's
all
what
right,
I'm trying
55 minutes. They ain't gonna take us 55 minutes to finish this.
Yeah,
bracket.
but I need 30 minutes to prep. But
you ain't prepped before it? I thought you was Molly.
I did. I have it all prepared, but I still want to be like extra prepared. All right, Morales versus Chavez.
Chavez.
I don't like this fight.
JCC.
Chavez.
I got Chavez.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got Chavez? Roy?
I got Chavez.
I got Chavez. I mean, but Chavez never really and Morales never went up to 47. I think maybe once.
Nah, they did. They did go, but towards the end of their career. I just wanted to make it a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By adding them in.
Yeah.
But all right.
After Chavez went up,
what? He started doing bad, right? Where was the Purnell fight at?
Man, after 35, like the power wasn't there no more. Say that again?
Chavez was still young, bro. I think Pernell Whitaker, like that draw was crazy.
But what weight was it at?
I don't know.
Probably lightweight, right?
40.
It could have been 40.
Yeah,
I don't think it was
47.
47.
All right, what about Wilfred Benitez versus
Amir Khan?
Bro,
Wilfred
Benitez.
I'm taking
Wilfred
Amir Khan.
Benitez.
I don't care.
Okay, though.
Benitez was a punching bag at 147. I'm taking Amir Khan. I don't care.
I got Wilfred Benitez.
Yeah,
I got Benitez.
I think I'm gonna go with Amir Khan.
Damn, 2v2 right now. It's between Robert and Jenkins.
I kind of want to go with Khan.
Damn, 3v2. Robert, Benitez or Khan?
Who you got, Kizzo?
Robert don't even know who Wilfred Benitez is.
If it's 35, I'm taking Benitez. I got Khan.
Yeah, I know that much. I'm just I'm going with Benitez.
Let's go. We got a tie again. All right, I'm just gonna flip a coin for these boys. I'm just gonna flip a coin.
Since we all talked about it,
cut his camera off to flip that coin. That's real sketchy.
Robert be
all right, I'm just gonna flip this thing. It's my cap. All right. This side
disappointing.
This side is Benitez. This side is Khan.
Rest of my cap.
It's Khan. God damn it. All right,
the coin no. The coin no.
All right, Kell Brook versus Juan Manuel Marquez.
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 This one should be easy, boys.
Why is Kell Brook here?
All right. I just wanted to add names. Thomas Hearn versus Mildred Taylor.
Hearns all across the board. Anybody can go to the
If anybody say Mildred Taylor, you tripping. No, go back. I got Mike.
We all got Robert. We all got Duran, right?
I got Mike.
Duran.
We all got Duran except for Kayla.
Yeah, Frank, yes.
I got Mike.
I don't like these rankings, bro. I think it's because you gave a whole bunch of buys, but I understand.
Shane Mosley versus Margarito.
Margarito cheater.
Margarito.
Sugar.
I don't know, bro. Margarito is coming like he's heavier.
Nigga,
yeah,
Margarito
with his gloves laced. So I'm going with Shane Mosley.
All right, let's vote. I got Margarito.
Margarito.
We got two Margaritos. Mosley.
I got Mosley. It's Sugar.
Roy.
Bro.
It all comes down to Roy.
Shane.
Roy, you got Shane? Damn. All right, Shane.
Yeah, Shane.
All right.
Floyd.
We all got Floyd.
Floyd.
All right. This one's tough. Prime v.
Prime. What?
Prime v. Prime. Prime v. Prime.
Hey, Peso. I ain't say it was easy. I said it was a good one.
Yeah.
Bro, Oscar. I gotta take Oscar.
I'm going with Oscar too. Probably all going with Oscar.
Yeah.
But beat down Terrence Crawford.
But I got Crawford, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, if it was at lightweight,
after everybody in their prime at this weight class.
Bud will beat the fuck out of JCC, even if he
at lightweight. At lightweight, I don't know.
Probably not at lightweight, but at welterweight, yeah, definitely.
Nah, I'm going with Bud too.
At welterweight, I agree. He'll beat his ass. But
Bud will
I
punish.
don't know about
JCC.
lightweight. We'll see.
This is welterweight, so we'll go there.
I got Bud.
We all agree?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, look at the next matchup. Crawford
Oh my God.
Well, we've seen that one before.
Leonard,
Sugar Ray versus Marquez.
Leonard,
easy money.
You all got Leonard?
Yeah, Leonard.
All right, this round looks like they're like the blow-bys. Next round is gonna be tough. Hearns versus
Hitman.
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 I got Hearns.
Hitman.
I got Hearns. I don't care how good
Whitaker
defense was. That's Hearns, different type of dude.
Nah, fighters have been proven that they can just outlast Hearns and then he gets tired. I got Purnell.
Purnell.
I got
Purnell also.
I got Sweet
Purnell. All right, we got Purnell.
Hearns. I'm a defensive fighter.
Over hit. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? What's wrong with y'all?
Bro, I've seen too many of Hearns fights where he gets gas, bro. Like,
yeah, like he has six. He has 6 rounds. Like, bro, Hearns is the guy that he's the best fighter of all time. The first 6 rounds, and then he turns into the worst fighter of all time. That's how Hearns works, bro.
What's wrong with you guys?
All right,
come on, bro.
Tito.
Duran, bro.
Tito.
I got Duran.
Tito.
That's 3. Jenkins and Robert.
Trinidad.
Come on, there's no way you say Trinidad over Duran, Robert. Don't
at
say
one. Yes, at 147.
Bro,
yes.
There's no way.
Tito,
I got Duran.
Oh my fucking Robert, you just be disappointing me, bro. Where are you when I need you?
We all got Pacquiao?
Yeah.
Fuck are you when I need you, Robert? What's going on?
Floyd. We seen it. We seen it. Just like the next one, but we seen it.
I want to go Smith too, bro.
Ooh,
this isn't a tough fight.
Bro,
Leonard isn't a tough fight.
Leonard.
Yeah, 147.
It's Sugar Ray. It's Sugar Ray. It's Sugar Ray. In the same reason, Frank.
It's Sugar Ray. It's Sugar Ray.
That's why Hearns could have beat Whitaker.
Sugar Ray beat the fuck out of him.
Sugar Ray at 147 is dogging Purnell. I gotta admit it.
Same thing Hearns would have did, but
Manny Pacquiao.
This is like the best fight of all time right here.
Manny Pacquiao.
This is actually the best fight of all time.
Manny
all right,
Pacquiao.
so this one right here.
If anybody says Roberto Duran, you're blocked. You're blocked.
I'm going
Pacquiao. I'm going Pacquiao. The only
gotta
way
go
Pacquiao loses is a punch that catch him. But other than that,
if anybody says Roberto Duran, you're getting blocked. I'm on Instagram right now.
Pacquiao beating the shit out of him.
At 147, I gotta give it to Manny.
You ain't had to say the weight. It's Pacquiao.
Yeah, I'll give it to Manny too.
Bro, if it's at 135, I'm giving it to Duran.
If it's at 135, I'm giving it to Duran. Yeah, I'm giving it to Duran at 135.
Pacquiao.
This is a welterweight bracket. I'm sticking with it.
All right, that's 4 of us, so that's enough. All right, these are the good ones, boys.
Floyd, bro. It's money.
Bro, I got Floyd by split decision.
Yeah, because Dave Moretti a judge. I got Floyd by UD.
Yo, I got Dave already.
At 147, at 147,
hey, look,
at 147, I'd take Crawford.
I got Floyd.
At 147, I'd take Crawford.
I got Floyd by UD. Even if it's a 1 round UD, I got Floyd.
So it's 3v1 right now. I'm the only one that's got Crawford. Roy and Jenkins. It's up to you guys.
I said Floyd.
Damn.
I'll take Floyd also.
Damn.
Oh, Franklin, your pussy hurt?
It would be good though.
Yo.
Leonard will beat
I got
the fuck
Leonard,
out of
bro.
Manny Pacquiao, bro.
Yeah, I got Leonard too.
Man, I got
All
Leonard
right.
as the champ all the time. Leonard don't lose no more.
It's Floyd.
Leonard.
It's Floyd, bro.
No,
I got Sugar Ray. I got Sugar Ray.
Man.
I got Sugar Ray.
I gotta go Floyd.
I got Sugar Ray.
I got Sugar Ray.
I got
God
Leonard.
damn, I gotta go Floyd.
I got Sugar Ray, especially at 147, bro.
I need
At
y'all.
I was just
147,
watching
it's
some shit on Leonard today. I got Leonard.
Roy and Jenkins, I need y'all.
Bro,
I
I
said
got
Floyd.
Leonard, bro. I'm sorry.
Jenkins, who you got?
Yeah, I'll
I
take
said
Floyd.
Floyd.
I'll take Floyd.
Okay, we had a tie.
Damn,
Flip the coin.
tied.
Flip the coin.
We can't flip a half.
Fucking
Of
flipping
this.
the coin.
Nah, wait. This is the last one. We can't
we gotta
flip a
do
coin.
This
What's
would be the greatest fight of all time.
Okay, so watch this. Actually would. So watch this. Frank, it's all tied, right?
Y'all ready?
We can't flip a
No,
coin.
Frank, no, we gotta.
Y'all ready?
What's
All
head?
right.
Is
Heads
this the only way to
heads.
decide?
No. Who wins the first fight?
Floyd.
Leonard.
Bro, that doesn't. What do you mean? Who
I
wins the
think it's
first
Floyd.
fight? We're gonna do. Oh, the second fight. I think
We gotta-
Floyd
we
would
gotta
win
do 3
instead of
points.
Sugar.
I think
What?
it's Floyd, but if it's a rematch, I'm taking Leonard.
Do 3
You
coin
see
Like,
what I'm
flips.
saying?
Leonard was just like
Yeah,
Leonard is
You
one
see
of the
what I'm
most
saying,
complete
Roy?
fighters
Yeah.
in history,
That's what
bro.
I'm saying, Roy. I agree with you, Roy. That's what I'm saying.
I gotta take Floyd. I got to.
All right, we're flipping the
I
coin.
want to take Floyd,
out
but I
of 3.
can't.
It's the
All right.
greatest fight of all time, bro. But I'm taking Floyd.
All right, boys. Heads is Floyd. Tails is Sugar Ray.
It's heads.
Hey, Floyd losing the same reason why
It's
Floyd
heads.
won.
It's Floyd. Even the thing, though, it's Floyd. It's money.
the same way Whitaker lost. That's how Floyd losing.
Floyd is our winner, boys.
Bro, Whitaker has no chin, bro. What are y'all talking about?
What about Prime? Prime Purnell versus Floyd. Y'all don't think Purnell could beat Floyd?
No, it's
I
gonna be a
got-
hard fight.
Prime
It's gonna be
versus
Shakur.
Prime.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
Shakur
I
versus
got
Shakur.
Floyd by split decision.
That would be an amazing fight, man. But all right, boys. Thank y'all for joining us. We'll catch you guys. I think we might do one special one while I'm over there in California. If not, we'll catch you guys in 2 weeks. Thank you guys for joining us again today. We'll catch you guys next time here on the Boxing Chat.
We gone.
All right, peace.
I'm about to go smother some pork chops.